Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to episode 4 of Warship Gunner 2. Picking up right where we left off. About to start. Mission. Battle signal. Gentlemen, a large Empire fleet has entered American waters. The enemy fleet is currently located 80 miles north of Hawaii. Our fleet will assist the U.S. Navy and intercept them. So we've gotten America involved in this war now. No, I'm sure the Empire was planning this strategy from the beginning. If the Empire can get America's main Pacific base in Hawaii, they can use it as a forward deployed bastion. I'm sure many of you are feeling ambivalent about fighting against your old friends in the Wilkian Navy. However, if we cannot stop our own countrymen, then who else will? From here on out, our Royal Guard fleet will be known as the Wilkian Freedom Forces. We will work with the governments of the remaining free countries to set up an alliance against the Empire. I want all personnel to steel themselves for the upcoming battle. Finally, I'd like to announce that beginning with this operation, I have officially become your commander. I look forward to working with all of you. Now for the actual mission brief. Our mission today is to keep the enemy fleet from breaking through the defensive line around the Hawaii base. Captain, your ship will have to patrol the whole defensive perimeter. Keep a close eye on the tactical situation and take action as necessary. Where are the rest of the Wilkian Freedom Forces? We don't know from what direction the enemy fleet will appear, so it will be probably best to use a fast vessel. The enemy is assumed to be preparing a ground attack. He will try to control the airspace with aircraft carriers. I believe there is need to consider our anti-air fighting ability as well. All ships get ready to leave at 1400 hours. I count on every one of you. Carry out your duty. Good luck. Dismissed. Yes, sir. All hands get ready to sail at 1400 hours. Yay, more development. Jeez. So, best to start with this. Can't change the hull. This is the square button, isn't it? That's vessel stats. Okay. Check the hull, see if the Japanese destroyer is better. We only have the... Which it is. Is it a flush deck? Oh, rats. And we're gonna have to move the engine compartment back slightly. I thought there was a way to grab all of them together. I don't remember what it is. We'll shift things back slightly. I think I can keep the forward battery as is. leave them up there. There we go. I like that. That's just rearranging stuff. Take a look at... We want these smaller guns for now. We have 2-barreled already. We have no different caliber. We might have just researched that. Yeah. So the research isn't done on the longer barreled versions. Revolving guns, I'm pretty sure we only have the one. Or 2, rather. The ones we picked up. Still using the 48 centimeter torpedoes. I think we're going to replace those. We don't have enough of the larger ones. We could go down to the 45s and go 3-barreled, but even if all 3 hit, the damage is less than the 48, 2 of the 48 one. Or depth charge launcher, forward facing. Anything else to add? What caliber are our machine guns? We have 50 cals. Or no, we have 7.7s. And replace those with 50 cals. Double barreled. F. We have our mines, we have our torpedoes. We have revolving guns, because why not? Then we have our illumination flares. Alright. We have a little bit extra weight to work with. I think I researched any better one. No. Okay. Check one by one. Auto fire extinguisher, I'm pretty sure that's a one-off that we have. Yeah, because we have the Type 1, I believe. We have the forward thruster, which we definitely don't have any better on that. What we can add is switch this down. Fire delay, flooding, fire, flooding, and then jamming. I'll take care of all that. And I don't think we have better boilers. Oh, there's the move all command. It was in there somewhere. Steam turbines, nothing better. Smokestacks. We already looked at all those, and these are the best ones we had. I don't think we have better bridges yet. We haven't been researching that. Really should. It really helps with radar and sonar range. So the only other thing we could add would be some extra armor, because we have the weight to deal with it. It turns yellow and we lose a lot of speed rather than just a little bit. I think that's our modification. As good as it gets for now. At least if we want to keep the revolving guns. They're kind of fun to play with. Go to R&D. all these new things available. Oh, auto countermeasures, yes please. Get that started. Night vision wouldn't be bad. Already researching better sonar. Radar, they're cheap. We'll get a little bit of radar, a little bit of targeting. Skip the night vision for now. We'll get the sonar. For Swan 12 class. Okay. Defensively, jamming 2, fire 2, leak 2. Steering, I'm not too concerned about right now. Aircraft would be nice to get something. We did get launchers, excellent. Let's get the catapults as well. Get the, well, the aft bridge isn't as important. Haven't been able to get the better bridges yet, so let's get the cruiser ones going. That way we can properly outfit a cruiser. 2 turns. Oh, what are the details for these? 2483. I'm looking at the command is how accurate auto fire is. Radar and sonar are above water, below water. Purge is for exhaust it for your boilers. And then weight is weight. 2583, narrow. This one's tall but heavy. This one's a little bit wide. Same command. Germans have a really long one. The Japanese one might be the narrowest and lightest. We'll go with that to start. 2674, 2674, 674, 375. We use the German one if we want a little bit more capability. I think I'm most interested in footprint. Put the UK one. Not too bad. Or the Japanese one. They're both the same weight. Just get the Japanese one for now. It's usually the best decision default. No submarine equipment to worry about. Could get the German carrier bridge. I don't think we have the hull researched for that though. Now I'm trying to get us battleships and carriers. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. Let's check propulsion as well then. Gonna need that. So we have the cruiser, boiler. Rotation, we have capital ship turbines. Perfect. We have the smokestacks up to 3. We can go back, push the hulls. I'm gonna wait. Now we have our illumination flare. Signal flare would be good. Not gonna worry about rockets for now. Contact mines would be great, but it's a nice to have. Anti-sub rockets would be good. Or we can go for the torpedoes. Relatively cheap. As is that, so we'll spend a little bit on torpedoes. Spend a little bit on artillery. We push it. They get big. And they're kind of fun. At the 20mm triangle, we're starting to get the research done for that. go spend 500 on that. Ammunition, we don't have anything yet. See about getting the chunk of change, but that gets us the 5, 6, 7, 8-inch barrels. Our caliber. Perfect. At the high angles. Well, let's get the first 2 rapid firing guns, and that'll tap us out. We're gonna get larger main guns in 1 turn. Or sort. Get infinite torpedoes. 3-barreled, but we won't have the actual torpedo. Get a cruiser next turn. We'll have everything we need for that, and we'll have catapults. Look at aircraft then. I think I'm researching any. Scout to start. Need float planes, or seaplanes. Cruiser and battleship. Depth charge 20mm machine gun. Same deal. Just higher speed. Range is 222. Endurance 35. Sea Otter is the 3rd one. Armament's pretty similar. 4 rounds of depth charges, 20 rounds of 20mm. Not good at night missions or heavy weather. Endurance is a little bit better for the Sea Otter, but they're really slow. The Catalina is probably the fastest. Range is similar. Gear, carrier, and battle. Really? Okay, so we're stuck with this one. Unless we want the Sea Otter. And then we have a choice between the OS-2U, American Scout Plane, or the E-16. 235, 420. One's the faster one, so we'll get the first 2 levels. There we go. We got a scout. We're not gonna have any bombers because we need to have carriers. Oh, they gave us the naval version of the Zero. Or the Walrus, because that'll work out well. Or we could do the fighter. It's more of a fighter bomber in this game. Can we get both? We can. We'll have some choice. And we spent every dime we have. We're just before the mission, so I'm going to save. Tempted to mess around with the design a little bit more, make a faster one, but we'll wait.
Full speed ahead. All hands alert.
Here we are. Reminder, we're defending Hawaii from all enemies.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added.
So we're headed north now. The enemy's approaching from the west that'll reach the perimeter, if I remember correctly. Also, that little pip up north is transport. I feel like I'm cheating by checking that. There she is.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added. Enemy transport ship sunk.
Oh, they're approaching on the southern end of the island chain. This might be a difficult to get this. I may need to wait and come back to this later. Oh, it's easy to forget how big this map is. I don't think we're gonna make it.
Enter engagement mode. Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added.
Yep, they've breached the defensive line.
Cancel engagement mode.
Yep, just a little too far. I'll have a new plan. Well, at least we picked it up, so we actually don't need to get it again. But I do want to have something a little bit faster available. Actually, yeah, let's return to dock. Put it in the bottom slot. All type destroyer. Want engine. Oh, we can put it forward. Not gonna do that though. We'll put the propulsion. Oops. Put the propulsion there. Think that's enough? Nope. Can I do push pretty far aft? And we'll get our weapons. We'll do the larger guns. Barely fits. Then we need... Let's do the superstructure first. Oh, right. I don't have any actually researched. Design will have to wait. I know it is. Ah, well. Rats. Could retrofit this one. Especially as we'll have a cruiser available. Lose the auto guns. Much fun as they are. Want to replace these. Like, they don't do that much more damage, but so much heavier. We'll stick additional boilers. Which will give us a little bit more space. We have additional... I think these are captured, so we don't actually have additional ones. Yeah. Put the machine guns there. Wow, there's actually enough space. Leave the machine guns. These ones back a little bit. that one on a platform. Or actually, we can just move it up forward. Got plenty of space now. There we go. We're quite a bit faster now. Gotta lose a little bit of armor. It's almost 40 knot. Destroyer. Now let's try that. And if I can snag that transport again, we'll actually have two anti-submarine vertical launch systems. And of course, I don't want to fail the mission again, so we're going to beeline for who we know is going to breach the line first. Friendly cruisers from the Americans. Looks like Atlantas. Just judging by the profile and the fact that it has 3 forward, 3 aft turrets. Has the wing turrets, that I think is Atlanta proper as opposed to Juno. There they are. Get broadside. Those rockets are coming in, so, and torpedoes.
Incoming torpedo.
There's another barrage of rockets. Almost have the Agano down.
Ship sunk.
That should disable the rest of them. Barrage of torpedoes. And finish off the destroyers.
Enemy ship.
Probably should have just shot them.
Enemy ship sunk.
Hello.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added. Incoming torpedo.
When you use auto fire like this, it'll spread out the damage across all of the enemy ships. A little bit easier to control though. So you have better visibility, you're not in the scope.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Secondary objective complete.
Alright. Evening is falling, so we want to head up to that transport if we can make it. No dice, still a little bit out of range. What we get for having a destroyer, not a cruiser yet.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added.
Enter engagement mode.
Incoming torpedo.
Woo!
Incoming torpedo. Hull is ready. Enemy transport ship sunk. Hull bridge repaired.
Cancel engagement mode.
Oh, snap. Trying to be overly clever.
Full speed ahead. All hands alert.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added.
Enter engagement mode. Cancel engagement mode.
we go.
Cancel engagement mode. Enter engagement mode.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added. Incoming torpedo.
Absolute hail of rockets.
Incoming torpedo. Incoming torpedo. Enemy ship sunk. Secondary objective complete. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Cancel engagement mode. Enter engagement mode.
Yeah, this group's a bit faster than I thought. Might be remembering a different layout of this mission. This one being a cruiser group. Well, no rockets to deal with.
Ship sunk. Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy transport ship sunk.
I think this one is a destroyer group.
Incoming torpedo.
Good grief. Ugh.
Incoming torpedo. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Finish these ones off. I think this went a lot better. Focused on entirely the wrong things this early in the game.
Enemy ship sunk. Secondary objective complete.
Cancel engagement mode. Enter engagement mode. Cancel engagement mode. Cancel engagement mode.
That is success, success, and
Enter engagement
all
mode.
secondary objectives achieved. Oh, no, you don't. No running away. Scratch one flat top. That's all secondary objectives achieved. Enemy fleet has begun to withdraw. They put up a surprisingly weak attack. This is the best the Empire can do, I suppose. I don't know, their withdrawal doesn't look confused at all. It's almost too pretty. Incoming message from Commander Gardner. Good work, Captain. Our fleet now pursue. Lieutenant Nagi, what's wrong? I don't know. Maybe they're jamming transmissions? Sir, abnormal noise detected on radar and sonar. The noise appears to be heading for the island of Hawaii at high speed from the south. It might be that Empire ships are approaching the island. Reverse course. We have to defend the island.
Engagement mode.
Are those Apaches? How's it going on the island? Gunfire confirmed in the Hawaii base. The enemy deployed a gigantic ship of unknown type. The hell? That's practically a fortress. The defense fleet's attack is ineffective. Enemy ship launches small landing craft. An amphibious assault ship. Darn it, can't we fend them off? A large number of enemy battleships have appeared behind the giant ship. We don't know anything about the enemy ship's capabilities, and now those reinforcements? I think we need to reunite with the Freedom Force's main fleet first. You're right, let's retreat for now and rendezvous with the main fleet. Mission accomplished, even though we totally failed and the island got invaded. Incoming message from Commander Gardner. Captain, are you alright? Commander, what's the situation out there? Fortunately, the Hawaii base has been overrun by enemy ground forces. I had no idea the enemy had prepared a weapon like that. Luckily, His Majesty the King was rescued by our flagship, Endeavour. We will now retreat to the U.S. Pacific coast along with the surviving ships of the U.S. Pacific Fleet. Brief your crew on the situation and get ready for the passage. Yes, sir. Change course. We're heading east for the North American coast. Hooray! 80%. Oh, yeah. Hooray! I think that's a 12-inch gun, the 305. Yes, I wish to save. And with that, thank you for staying to the end. Let me know what you think, as always. And until next time, take care.